Hi, hello. My name is Hero. Welcome to my channel where we talk all things Cat Empire, and today we will be talking about the Where the Angels Fall documentary that the band just released. This will be a reaction commentary thing, but I still urge you to please check out the original documentary posted on the band's YouTube page. The thing is only 5 minutes long, so very easy to watch, and the length of the documentary is a talking point I wanted to touch on. It's not bad that it's so short, but it is a notably short documentary, given the documentary for their last album, Stolen Diamonds, was 30 minutes long, about 6 times the length. And this documentary, I feel like it would be appropriate to be long since the band has just gone through a huge shakeup, has introduced a lot of new members, lost a lot of old members. Felix Rival has been dealing with the loss of his brother for the last year. And all this context influences why Where the Angels Fall is the album that it is. I love the record. It has only grown on me the more and more I listen to it. With the exception of like Dance the Night Away, I'm still pretty mid on that song. Other songs I was mid on before though, like Owl and Be With You Again. I only grow to love those songs every time I listen to it. I definitely underrated them the first listen through that I had. So, you know, there's a lot we could stand to learn about the behind the scenes of this album. And us Cat Empire fans, us Cat Empire super fans, are nerds about the band and the behind-the-scenes process, I think. So while I do appreciate the brevity of such a video, I don't think Cat Empire fans would have complained if it was like an hour-long documentary either. But as for me having to react to it, I guess that's nice. We can just breeze right through this. So let's cut to the chase and start this thing. Okay, it's a 4K documentary. Watching it on my 4K television. Fancy. Would you love me now? Got a little bit of money coming my way. I got a little bit of money coming my way.
We've begun work on a new album, and for me, everything always has to start with the music.
This is the studio that I built, and it's been a beautiful part of the last little while.
One of the things I've loved about the Cat Empire so far is it's been able to take on so many different people from different backgrounds and different musical bents and somehow turn it into a sound that's us. And what I want to do is that, but more.
It's not just about me and Felix, it's actually an opportunity to expand, bring more people into the Empire and actually make it less about the two of us and more about everybody that's in our sphere.
You can definitely tell that. Like, there's only a couple of songs where it feels like it's just Felix and Ollie leading the show. That collaborative approach to this album really shone through. Lots of different musical styles and tastes shine through.
A lot of history with city bands and community bands.
It's a typical, very Aussie, with, you know, marching band gear all around the walls, this community hall, and it's a totally unique space.
Recording in the library room, which was great for drums and percussion. Now we're in the main room, the big room recording our brass.
The place is kind of magical. It's really wild. Like there'd be, you know, we'd have to pack up one room because there'd be a community band coming in that night to perform, and we were really sort of part of a community there. You know, like the Heidelberg Wind Symphony would be rehearsing one night, and then we'd be like, oh, they're great. There's like 40 musicians there, and so like the next week when they rehearsed, we were like, oh, do you want to play a song with us? So there were these moments that couldn't have been achieved anywhere else, and that there were musicians surrounding us and rehearsing and doing their thing at the same time as the album was getting recorded. Was something we couldn't have planned for, but gave a lot of character to the album.
Hell yeah. Whoa. They got like... What a cool way to implement orchestra. They just found them.
One of my favourite people and producers in the world.
He's a total maverick.
He brings a sense of like celebration and occasion and sort of mania.
One of the most unique and positive producers.
I'm Andy Baldwin. I'm producing this record, and it's really exciting because, yeah, I got to make the first Cat Empire record about 20 years ago. So, yeah, we're all back together and
Let's fucking go.
feels incredible.
That explains a whole lot.
The experience as kids on the first album, and then to come back and then to bring a bit of that great youthful energy for this album Where the Angels Fall, and just love the man.
As a song, I think Owl is probably my favourite overall track. It's so epic, and it's got the string orchestra on it, which I love.
Yeah,
Huge sound.
Owl is awesome.
Inspired. Just, it feels like the most ambitious song we've ever done.
It's just kind of massive and really cool, and lots of fun stuff for us to do. So we've had a good time sort of nutting out a few corners in that one and just making it sound really, well, hopefully just the Cat Empire sound, really.
So high I look down, the ground is like...
Favourite tracks on this album are Be With You Again, because that's a very special one for me. That's about my late brother Max. And Rock and Roll has been like very moving to perform around the world, and has just instantly become this kind of chant. And I don't know, I really like this whole album. It's 14 songs deep, and each song feels like its own character in its own world.
Fuck yeah. Rest in peace, Max. Rival. Man, I wish we got a little, like, we didn't talk about any of the new band members. We got to hear from Felix and Ollie, and Kieran, who is, like, a new band member, but has been touring with the band forever. They didn't let any of the newbies speak in this one. Weird. Weird. Loved hearing about the producer of the album, though. Loved getting official confirmation that Be With You Again is about Felix's brother. But having listened to it, like, many times, it's like, who else could it have been about? It does become kind of obvious, but beautiful song. Beautiful tribute to his late brother. They didn't tell us, though, like, about, you know, was that Max's vocals in Be With You Again? He said it was about him, but he didn't say if that was his voice. Which I would have liked to know. A lot of my questions left unanswered in this, documentary. That's kind of too bad. Maybe we'll get more info in the future, but interviewers, anyone interviewing the band in these next couple of months following the release of this album, get on that. Ask those deep cut questions. Make me an interviewer. That would be fun. Subscribe to the channel so the Cat Empire notices me and I can interview them. I also have full reactions to Where the Angels Fall. It is my first time listen, so some of the songs I am less excited about in that first listen, but it is a first natural reaction. So yeah, click the link to that, subscribe, all that jazz. I have another channel where I talk about Nintendo things. That's Hero the Main. You can also subscribe to that if you want. Thank you so much for watching, and remember to keep on Empithon.